only have one thing on the agenda tonight, which is an update on our special event. Oh, I have the wrong memo up. Sorry. What page is it?
Let's see. Packet. It is the update.
I got it. Update on special event permit and related ordinances, policies, and permits. Reading number 8.
Yes, so after the last village board meeting, it kind of came to staff's attention that there may be some other hidden ordinances or policies out there that we haven't had the opportunity to explore. So staff met, so it was myself, Diane, Rebecca, Tyler, and Bart to kind of go over kind of the outstanding items. What we found is Chapter 462 as it relates currently to street festivals in our ordinance. Chapter 397 as it relates to parades. What our current special event permit application is. And then chapter, and we will still continue to go according to how that is all structured until something else is in place. Then chapter 400-2 discussing Atwater Park. We also have a use of Atwater Park beach policy and an Atwater Park beach permit. As we got into this discussion then, of really streamlining where our ordinances and policies are so that they're not all over the place and we can really have one succinct piece together. We incorporated block parties. More of the policy and permit application, not to change how that's structured. So, just that we're not looking to start charge or anything like that, but really to include it in with the application, to put it in kind of with the ordinance. So before you tonight is what we kind of laid out as far as the timeline of what we're going to be working on. So currently I am working on revising the proposed ordinance for repealing and replacing Chapter 462 to clarify the public premise. And then we will also work on including the block party information, as well as revising the special event permit to include the block party information as well. Assistant Manager Burkhart will start revising Chapter 400-2 for Atwater Park ordinance and the Atwater Beach permit to incorporate the Atwater Beach policy and expand to include all village parks. The village attorney will review these in December, and Mr. Burkhart will take the time in January to go to the Parks Commission to review that update and those permits kind of with the Parks ordinance, because I think the first round was done with them, just so they're aware of what those changes will be. And then in February, we will come back to community and business relations with pretty much a newly proposed ordinance for the parks with a permit for that, and then a special event including block parties as well. So just to kind of separate those two, because where we were getting hazy is what constitutes a special event at a public park versus what's really a street closure, what's a block party then, and so we're going to kind of put all those together and have one central spot, preferably updating our ordinances and then kind of getting rid of those policies and removing that so that there's clarification over everything. Any questions on that? Comments? Suggestions?
Well, thank you for your work on this. I realize it's going to be a long process to get through, but I think it's good to make it all consistent and make it all line together.
Yep.
And I know from my job that these statutes and ordinances and all the things you look at to make them consistent is not an easy task. So thank you. I think that you all hold together and be very clear what we're doing.
I have a question, or more of just an oversight of the process.
Sure.
So we spent a lot of time on the special event ordinance.
Yes.
With lots of decision-making points.
Yep.
I'm assuming that those are gonna be just moved forward?
Correct.
And
There will be very minor changes right now relate to kind of more about public premises. Clarification of what, then if the park is included in that. And then just to incorporate the block party policy more into the ordinance, and then to include all that in the application. So there won't be a ton of revision coming back on that. It'll be more what the current Atwater Park ordinance is, that will have more change to it to be a little more definitive on what is required there and that permit.
Yeah, I agree with trustee McKeek's point. I think
Yeah.
we've had a lot of decision points, you know, even predating me,
Yes.
working on this ordinance, but I don't think we want to go back through those. We want to move those forward. And
I would agree. I think we made a lot of progress on that. So, yeah, I think it was just to make sure that these little small hanging fruits were incorporated back into that. It also will make it a lot easier for customer service to implement and take applications over the counter. So,
Excellent.
yeah.
I have another question about the parks. So around just the intent. My sense of activities in parks, based on the previous discussion, so I think it was trustee Bachhorst that gave the example of if I have a birthday party in the park, do I have to get a special permit?
Yeah.
And so as a guideline, I would like to give direction that my intent around describing what constitutes a special event in a park is that it doesn't matter so much about people gathering, but
Yeah.
what they're doing. So if there
Yes.
is music,
Yes.
serving, alcohol, blah, 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 those permits are taken
Yeah.
care of. Okay.
And more like even or the vending, you know,
Yes,
things like
exactly.
chair vendors. So that was definitely, those were some of the seedy things we were trying to work through.
Okay.
You know, 5 people show up for a birthday party or
Right.
10 friends for a yoga class, or, you know,
Yeah.
what is a special event?
Mhm.
And then to make sure, you know, who's ever in the park then is also pulling those additional permits, short-term cabaret, temporary class B, things like that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this will provide that kind of direction.
Correct.
Without kind of overreaching as far
Yes.
as discouraging people from
Yes,
having access to parks.
that was, Becky, right, that was the intent, yeah.
Okay.
Just want to make sure.
Just want to make sure we're on
We would
the,
prefer not to be in the position of bidding those.
yes.
I would
Yes.
think, yeah, I would think we would want
Yeah.
Yes. As I said, we don't want to get into, because that's, we don't want a park reservation. We are reserving parks.
Right,
That's
that's-
a very tricky
Yeah.
whole department that does not happen here. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's great. I feel like we're not on a slippery slope.
No.
More clarity.
yes,
And I trust you guys are always very proactive in finding ways for improvements
Yep.
and clarity. So I just wanted to talk it through since
right,
we got into confusion.
Yep. absolutely.
Excellent.
I would also prefer not to permit people. in the
Yes.
park. Not that it is not an honor to be considered as that.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's enough to have a beach to contend with.
Yeah.
Amenity. Great, well, thank you very much for taking the time to think it through on our behalf, and I look forward to February.
Yes.
Okay, if there's no, did you want to add anything else?
I have nothing else to add unless there's other,
Okay, Rebecca, did you? All right, well, with that, you don't have any more comments?
I don't have any more comments.
I think we can motion to adjourn this meeting,
I'll
right?
second that motion.
All right, I think we're already in favor, so
perfect.
thank you.
Thank you.